One such building was the Bastille. The Bastille was a fortress or strong military hold which was used by the French king as a state prison. The people imprisoned there were those who raised their voices against their ruler. When the citizens formed their army or militia, they attacked the Bastille first. "We must take the Bastille down!" A violent struggle took place here between the commander of the Bastille and the revolutionaries. Finally, the commander of the Bastille was killed by the revolutionaries, and the prisoners of the Bastille were released. However, there were only 7 prisoners. Common people hated the Bastille as it was a symbol of the despotic rule of the king. We know that there was a monarchy in France where the king was the head of the state. The king had absolute power and the citizens had no say in the governance. "We will not stand for tyranny." They had no rights, privileges, freedom, or equality. The king used to imprison anyone who raised their voices against him. This was the despotic rule of the king. "Give us rights, give us freedom. We want equality." The Bastille was a symbol of this despotic, cruel, and oppressive rule, and it was hated by all. Common people, or the revolutionaries, destroyed and demolished the Bastille completely. "We demand the end of the king's despotic rule." The remains of the Bastille, that is, its stone fragments, were sold in the market, and people purchased them as a souvenir of its destruction. After this, several violent incidents took place in Paris. In general, people protested against the high price of bread, which shows how much people had to struggle for their daily bread and survival. The incident at the Bastille was not a standalone incident in the French Revolution. According to historians, this incident was the beginning of a chain of events which finally ended with the execution of the King of France.